Hey there, YouTube. California Pepper here. This is going to be my VR to RickyBobby1099's 50 sub giveaway. Man, doesn't this guy have the coolest name, second to only Super 5 Fat Guy? I mean, Ricky Bobby 1099, that's awesome. Shake and bake, brother. This is a great contest. 50 subs, that's a huge accomplishment. I know myself, I only have 42. I'm almost up there to 50, so I can only imagine how stoked you were when you hit that 50 sub mark. Congratulations, brother. That's a huge accomplishment, and I really understand what you mean when 50 might not be a lot to the rest of you guys, but that's a huge center stone for us. So congratulations. You really deserve it. You have a great channel, and hope you get bigger, brother. You really deserve it. So before we get started, he also asked us to give a shout out to a channel that has under 50 subs and help him get a little recognition. Don't want to forget to do this like I did on my last take. So shout out to Angus1985. He has a great channel. If you guys haven't checked him out, go over there, maybe give him a sub. He has a great channel full of great content, and he really deserves it. So check him out. That's Angus1985, and that's my shout out to a channel under 50 subs. Now, back to the video. He asked us if we were to store food and you were on a diet, how exactly would you store food and what would you store? Now, I've already said that I was against this idea in the comment section. I think if you are going to store food for a SHTF or a WROL situation, you should try and store as calorie, fat, and nutritionally jam-packed items as you can. Like, it is as fatty and as sugary and as carb packed as they can be, even better, because in a situation where food is scarce and you're not sure when you're going to be eating again, you're going to want to make sure to get as much out of that food as possible. You want all the nutritional values you can get. The last thing you want to be doing is eating stuff that only has 50% of the nutritional value that it should, and it's really a waste. I myself would not put back stuff like that for a situation like that. Yeah, right now you might be worried about how you look, but trust me, if something goes down, the last thing you're going to worry about is a couple extra pounds. Those couple extra pounds are going to come in handy, trust me. But with that being said, he did ask us to give separate thoughts in our VRs. So I was thinking, if I had to store these items because of health issues like diabetes, or I couldn't eat certain foods because it would have adverse effects on my health, then of course that's a whole nother story. If these are the only items you can eat, well, that's of course what you have to store. So with that being said, we'll switch gears, and these are what I would put back if that was the case. So there's a couple items that I would suggest that I don't have here. If you're on a diet or have diabetes or these health issues, there's still a lot of stuff that you can eat that's across the board good for you. Dehydrated fruits, that is always going to be good for you. That has good sugars. It has a lot of nutritional value, tastes good. Of course, stuff that tastes good is going to keep the morale up, and dried fruit will keep for a long time. Trail mixes, they're full of fruits, nuts, that stuff. These are great snacks. Throw these in your bug out bag. They stay good almost forever. Yeah, they might be a little stale, but you know what? They're still gonna do you a little good. It's gonna be sustenance. So trail mixes are a great thing to have. Dry cereal, multi-grain, a lot of vitamins there. Great snack. My kids love their cereal. Even I have been known to carry a bag of Cheerios in my backpack just in case. Oats. You can get different kinds. I stick with the old-fashioned original to add my own, flavor to them. A little bit of butter, sugar, and milk, and you're good to go. But if you are, on a diet, you can eat them just as is, and it wouldn't be too bad. There's a couple other things I would suggest. You're very right on staying away from, like canned Spam that's really high in fats and stuff like that, and salts. But there are things like this tuna in water. That's a very good substitute. for stuff like that. Still gives you some kind of meats and stuff to where you don't feel like a complete vegetarian. And so tuna's always a great option. Another great option that my family likes is this Kirkland signature chicken breast. This is great stuff. You can either chop it up and chop up some vegetables and mayo and throw it in there and have a spread like tuna and put it on a sandwich. You can fry this stuff up. I've seen it grilled and thrown into salads. I've seen it grilled and made tacos made out of it. I've seen this stuff so many different ways, it's unbelievable. Or you can eat it right out of the can because it's already cooked. So this is a great alternative to storing meat. And chicken's a lot better for you than red meat. So this really is a good option. Also, like I said, granola, cereals, trail mixes, oats. A lot of people don't really think of storing stuff to drink in a situation like that. And you really got to think, I mean, if water's going to be scarce and you don't know how you're going to be getting it, you're going to have to boil it, or you're going to have to clean it with, purifying tablets or bleach and stuff like that. It's going to have a funky taste to it. So this is what I use for stuff like that. I've put quite a few of these back. This comes in sugar-free or regular. This is the regular one, but there is sugar-free, and it's awesome. You can either make it by the quart, or you can make it by the cupful, by the bottleful. What I do is I throw a scoop and a half of that in a water bottle full of water, shake it up, and I'm good to go. It's very delicious. My wife's actually got me hooked on that. I'm a big soda drinker, and I've really got to curb that. I go a day without my soda, and I start getting headaches, so I really got to curb my dependency on that now. So she's got me switched over to tea. It's still not the best thing, but it's better than soda. So that's a really good option for you guys. Another cool thing that I found to make the vegetables a little bit better is this stuff. It's a Swanson concentrated broth in these little packages. They had this on sale on the 50% off rack at my local grocery store, so I grabbed a couple of boxes of them. This stuff was delicious. My neighbor gave me a basket full of vegetables. I chopped some up, threw them in the frying pan, threw some of this and a little bit of water in there, probably about a quarter cup of water with this, and man, I had the best stir fry I'd ever had. It is very delicious and a great way to make whatever you find taste a little bit better, because you never know what you guys are going to have to eat to survive in a time like that. So anything you can add to it to make it taste just a little bit better and help you get it down is really going to go a long way in a situation like that. Taste and keeping your morale up is a big deal. Last thing you want to do is be eating plain rice and beans for 90 days trying to hunker down. You're not going to be a happy man, trust me. Neither are your wife and kids, believe that. It's hard enough to get my kids to eat stuff nowadays, let alone in a situation like that when we have no other choice. So these are just a few ideas I have. Hopefully you guys like the VR. Hopefully this works, and this is what you were looking for. So this is going to do it for me, and hope you like it, brother. Like I said, congratulations on your first 50 subs. I see you're a little bit over that. You really deserve it. You have a great channel, and I really appreciate everything you've done for me so far. So hope you like the VR, and congratulations again, brother. That's going to do it. California Prepper, out.